garden. Johnny's my brother-in-law, that's Betty's husband. Will is my husband. And they were hoeing the corn and working on the squash and getting all the plants ready so that we'd have a good harvest in the fall. Well, all of a sudden we're hit by a band of Shawnee Indians. They come up out of nowhere. I yelled, "Ma, save the boys!" Too late, they had already scalped us. And they had my boys. Will and Tommy, they were 2 and 4 years old. I yelled for Betty, "Save yourself, Betty, and save the baby." Too late. They had already killed her baby and they broke her arm in the struggle when she was trying to get away from them to get to her baby. Johnny and Will were out, all they had was farm implements. They didn't have any weapons. These Indians was armed with rifles. So if they had started to cross the field to come help, they would have been shot and killed. The raid happened very quickly. They had my neighbor Henry Leonard with them. They had his wrist tied so he couldn't fight him to get away. And one of the Indians was dragging him around, making sure he didn't go anywhere. They put Betty and I on a horse and put the 2 boys between us, and they traveled real fast. Now I knew it wouldn't be long before Will and Johnny got help and came to find us. So I wanted to give them a hint which way we went. So I'd take the edge of my petticoat, I'd tear a little thread off and maybe hang it over a tree limb when I thought the Indians weren't watching because I didn't want them to see me. Or I'd reach over and snap a twig so there was something for them to go by to give them an idea of which direction we were headed. We traveled day and night, didn't stop. Finally we got to well, we called it the Woods River, but I understand you all have a different name for it now. You call it the New River, the Gully River. And they made camp. I did the best to tend to Betty's arm, but I'm no doctor, so all I could do was put it in a sling where it was broken. You know those darn engines put me and Betty to work making salt in the very cast iron kettles, and that's what's in there, that they stole from our houses. Now, awful, they're horrible people. Are they still alive? Yes. So they're